For the purpose of this video, I will be sharing with you the further clarification that has been made regarding the new UK visa rule. This is a great news for international students and all who fall under the category. Stay tuned. You're welcome to this channel. Should in case you see my face for the very first time, my name is Victory Nkuka, and with this channel, I share about life in the UK and how you can get jobs with visa sponsorship in foreign countries. I also share about UK visas and immigration updates you need to know about. From time to time, I share about scholarships that you can use to relocate abroad to study. If these are the contents that interest you, kindly smash that subscribe button to join this family, and please like this video because you are going to get lots of value from it. It's no longer news that the UK government have been looking for ways to cut legal migration into the UK, and they brought out 5 tough measures they plan to use to achieve this goal. And recently, they've also attached key dates that these policies will be implemented. I'll leave the link I did to those video in the description box. Should in case you're not acquainted with them, yeah, you can actually check those videos. However, with every of this new rule, most times there are exceptions. So briefly, we'll be looking at those categories that are exempt from the salary threshold of 38,700. If you've rightly been following this channel, or perhaps you are very acquainted with the UK news, you will agree with me that recently they've changed the salary threshold needed for employers who need to recruit overseas workers to come over to the UK. They've increased the salary threshold, which was 26,200 before. They've made it 38,700 now. For employers, they need to be willing to pay that to a worker before they are allowed to bring them over. However, because this salary threshold is a very high one in the United Kingdom, some workers have been excluded from it. I'll first of all share with you the workers that have been exempt from it, then later on I'll go further to explain the latest updates, judging from the fact sheet that was released to answer the FAQs. The workers who have been exempt from this new rule is first those that fall under the health and care worker visa category. So you can actually see clearly it was stated that nurses and doctors are not affected by this. And not just nurses and doctors, any other worker who falls under the health and care worker visa. This includes the radiographers, this includes the physiotherapists, this includes the IT persons working in the hospital. You're working in the care setting. If you're under the health and care worker visa, you remember you are excluded from paying IHS fee. Also, you can bring your dependent. So this salary threshold basically does not affect you, and you can actually come to the UK with your dependent. And when I mean your dependent, you know, your family, your husband, wife, your children. Yeah, so you can come to the UK with them. Another category that is exempt from this are those in educational sector. With this, we're talking about teachers. And not just teachers, every other person working in education sector. Let's say your job, let's say you're an IT professional. You know, those people in IT, they're always sought after. So you are an IT professional and perhaps you are one of the admin staff and you are working within the education sector, you can still come to the UK. For instance, if you're in the UK, you can get that job, or if you are in your home country, you can apply for such jobs and come over to the UK, even when your salary cap per annum is not going to be up to 38,700. You can still come to the UK and bring your family. So that's a very wonderful exemption from this new. Another lovely category you need to know about is the new entrance to the labor market. And this is the part that includes all international students who has a PhD, Masters or BSc from a UK university. Permit me, I'm going to be reading directly from the website. It says that in certain circumstances, people can be paid a little less than the usual minimum salary and still be sponsored. And these are the new entrants. So let's see what they are. Now, further details about who the new entrants are. So you can see that the new entrant is first, and you could be an applicant under 26 on the date of application information required from the sponsor. Let's say you are under 26, you're schooling in the UK. You need to really watch this video and get all the details from this. And while explaining this new entrant, I will give special credit to Tochi, who really explained this out. Then the second part is talking about the applicant who is sponsored for a postdoctoral position in either, maybe you are sponsored for a chemical scientist and the likes. You can be sponsored without earning up to £38,700 per annum. Another category which I find very interesting is the category 6. And it says that the applicant must recent permission other than a visitor was under tier 4 or the student route. If you're already in the UK and your most recent application was, let's say, from the student route, this is telling you that even when you are switching as a new entrant into the labor market, you can be sponsored by any company, even though your salary cap is not up to £38,000 per annum. Another thing that I want you to watch out for in my channel is an update on the immigration salary list, because they've actually informed us that they are going to reform the shortage education list, and now it's going to be called the immigration salary list. I'm going to be making a detailed video on that, so that you can see companies that you should shoot your shots to. It's companies that you should send multiple applications to in order to get sponsored by them. So even when they are not paying you up to 38,700, you can still get job and remain in the UK. Now, it includes UK bachelor's degree, UK master's degree, UK PhD or other doctoral qualification, a postgraduate certificate in education, or a professional graduate diploma of education. Also, you need to take note of this. The applicant must have completed or be applying no more than 3 months before they are expected to complete the course. So you're not just going to apply for this when you started the course, it's when you are almost at the end of the course, so that your application will not be declined. Other details there are the information of the sponsor. Right now, I can actually admit, because I know some international students as well, most parents are in panic. Like, what can I do? Most especially when you have a family in UK. Like, what's the way forward for us? One of the reasons why I suggest you can apply for your post-study visa is because it gives you more time to get a suitable job, so that you don't just run into something. Because if a sponsor sponsors you for 5 years, you have to work under them for that period of time. So you won't just want to run into something that you will be regretting for a couple of years. So it gives you ample time for you to really search for what you want and what you'll be happy to. And if it's a tier 2, after 5 years, you get your indefinite leave to remain. One of the major concern is that this salary threshold will that affect those who are already in the UK. Let's say you're in the UK, but you are not under this category you've mentioned, and you've been working in the UK following the previous salary threshold of 26,200. Will that affect you? And the clarification is clearly stated that no, it's not going to affect you. So if you are in the UK, relax your mind, keep your mind at rest. It's not going to affect you. Even when you have to move to other jobs, they can still employ you without you meeting to this 38,000 cap. Another thing I'm going to do for you is to make a video about the jobs that the salary cap is up to this £38,000, so that all that does not fall into this category we've discussed, you can shoot your shots to those companies and hopefully get what you want. I believe you've gotten value from this video, and if you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to this channel, it's the best time to do so. Kindly subscribe to this channel to join this lovely family. And thank you for watching to this time. I will see you in my next one. Stay blessed. Bye.